Hi Scrubs, I hope you're well. So we're back on the test version of Howrse to look at the Tryon games. Now remember, this being the test version, this isn't live yet on the game, and some of the things about it may change between now and going to the live server. So there is one thing that I actually have already noticed that has definitely changed, which if we have a look here, when we first started, we got 8 roulette spins per day on login, and you can see it reflected here. And subsequently here as well. It's only in the last few days they've upped it to 8. They've also increased the amount that the roulette packs give. Those originally were 7, I think, as well, and that's now been up to 8. I don't know whether that will change again. It might, for all we know. So I had saved up all of my spins. There was a few days that I missed, obviously, in terms of login, because I didn't get signed up at the very first day that the test server opened. I think it was a day or two later. So I'm missing, you know, a couple of spins from that, maybe 14 or 24 or something around that, sort of that region anyway. Obviously, there's a couple more days left on this, but there's I think 3 days left, which is probably another 24 spins. So I am probably going to end up using a couple more passes on the test version than I maybe would have if I got the whole thing. I am really interested in this divine. I'm going to show you the divine because I've got to got it on my account to test out. I haven't actually finished this yet. We can sometimes request on the test version the divines if they want them tested out to make sure they work. So we're going to observe the turtle nest. Say we got 2 baby turtles, so we got 20 mana. And obviously whenever this tiki reaches 800, then this divine will give us a fire element. And for those of you wondering, because I know some people get confused, the fire element is basically the fire element from the 5th element. It just means that if you use the fire element, it guarantees that your horse will have a fire element. So, like for example, here's the fire element. I'm just going to pick a random horse here and use this item. And there you go. So it's exactly the same as the 5th element in that respect, but it just guarantees that you're going to get the fire one. So we're just going to go back to the Tryon games here. So I'll talk a little bit about the boards themselves. So this board here is in progress at the moment. I have found actually that there's sometimes I think the teleporters, which are these little ones here, I'm not sure sometimes whether it's actually more useful to jump back sometimes whenever you're doing a board if you need more points, or to restart the board. That's something that I'm not sure about either way, because sometimes I have used the teleporters to jump back. I don't use them to jump forward unless I'm trying to get to the end of the board. You know, if I've got enough points. Because the thing with this is that you have to get the cup if you want the divines. Okay, so we've got 4 cups so far. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 cups here. And the fact that there's like the checkered board on each of these, that means that I've actually managed to get to the finish line on them. So if we look here, you know, I managed to get enough points that I got the cup on this board, and I got to the finish line. The last thing on the board will be, you know, if you get the maximum of points, then you get an extra item. If we go here to the gifts here, right? This stuff here are those prizes, okay? I actually got the air element by accident. I got more points than I was expecting. It wasn't that I was actually trying to get it. But these ones down here, these are from actually, you know, getting the maximum points on each board. If you're not interested and you're just looking to go for the divine, do not focus on this stuff at the bottom here, okay? Everything above this is available in the chests that you can get. One I got in a crystal chest was the Nyx pack. What's really useful is below each of the actual prizes, you can actually tell which pack it's in. Like we've got the Cumberland Island horse here, which is in the crystal. The 5th element is in wooden. The vintage apple, for example, is in the gold chest. So if you want to know which things are in which chests, it's right there. It's really useful and helpful, because then you're like, oh, okay, that's where that may be. I was really gutted. I missed getting the 5th element by 1 in one of the wooden chests. I was really surprised to get a crystal one, to be honest. Like, I just want to get the divine. If I can get the divine on the live server, I'd be really pleased. So, with all that in mind, okay, obviously, if we just have a look here. So, to reach the finish line of 5 boards to unlock this discipline. So if we want to unlock this one, because this one's the last one that I have locked, we need to get another finish line on one of these boards. But we need to do all of these boards and get all of the cups to get the divine. So we're going to have to unlock this board, so we're going to have to do this one. So let's continue. Now I'm out of spins because I've used all of my spins, but we're going to go and buy some out of the black market. I'm just going to go with 10, and that's going to give us 80 spins. Be interesting to see if we got to the end. I really don't think we'll get to the end. I would be very, very happy with that, but I highly doubt it. Okay, so we got 4 points from that. Another 4. We're doing reasonably well right now. It's all going to go downhill from here. We're on a roll. We're on a roll. Okay, so obviously the first thing here is whenever you reach a certain amount of points, you get whatever items here, which we've just got a full ID stroke. Okay. This square is a crossing point. From here you can reach any other crossing point. Okay, so these are like the teleporters on the Christmas boards. And the thing to bear in mind, and this is the thing that I haven't just decided yet, sometimes it's worth going backwards. Sometimes it's not necessarily. Like this one would take us closer to the finish line, and if you had enough points you might want to do that. But sometimes, if you haven't got enough points yet, it might be worth going back. And you don't lose your points between boards, which I'll show you at the end, when we get to the end of this one, because it'll bring up a pop-up that'll tell you that. Right, so let's keep going. Because I really like this divine. I really want this divine on the live server. Because usually I'm like, I'm not really bothered. I don't really want to put effort in. Obviously these ones are the ones that make you go backwards, which is really annoying. There was one earlier, one of the earlier boards, I landed on one of these squares 5 times in a row. I was going out of my mind. Right, we're doing reasonably good. Okay, so we've got 4. There we go. So we've got the cup for this board. Fantastic. But, just to show you, so you're aware of it, it hasn't unlocked this because we haven't got to the finish line of this board. So, let's keep going. Right. Okay. So this is one of the ones where you have to either do the objective or wait a certain amount of time. Obviously if you're on the live version, do the objectives. They're simple enough. I'm just going to use the items here on the test version because it's just quicker than doing it. And obviously I'm not actually losing anything. Come on, give me some more spins. Ah, and I was 1 off a 5th element as well, again. Right. We might actually end up getting the... Oh, we did! Okay, so we got the earth element as well. I didn't really mean to, but... yeah. Okay, let's do another one of these. Right, we're not too far off the finish line. Obviously getting extra points on a board once you've already completed this thing does nothing for you. So just be aware of that. Okay, so you unlocked all the prizes for this event. Understood. Right, okay. So now that we've unlocked the last board, we've got 5 of the cups. So we need to go the rest of the way. So let's go. Okay, here goes. Alright. We have a lot of points to get this time around. So yeah, obviously if you need to do a board again, don't worry, because when you restart it you don't lose any points, because there was a couple of the earlier boards I had to redo, because I didn't get enough points, you know. Right. See, this is one of those times where you see in between here, we've got 2 possibilities that we'll get an extra, you know, potentially we could get 8 points from here. This is one of the times where I would not click the crossing point. I would just click the teleporter, or sorry, not the teleporter, but the roulette spin. There, we got 4 out of that, if we're really lucky. Okay, we weren't so lucky that time. Sometimes it's worth using the teleporter parts, and sometimes it's not. So just bear that in mind. Think about it strategically. I hate those things, right? I'm just going to use whatever I've got here. Right. Okay, well this one's just a donate Equus to I, so we'll Equus, we'll just do that real quick. Continue. Right, let's go. Okay, 4. This board feels like it's dragging. I'm kind of like not looking forward to seeing some of the later boards. Let's go. 4, okay. Okay, crossing point. Because we've so many points to get, I'm going to go right back. Which, as I said before, part of me doesn't know if it's worth doing or if it's better just to restart the whole board. You know, sometimes. Let's just go back again. So, because you're not gonna like lose any points from restarting a board, but it's just sometimes I think it is worth going back. I mean, I could nearly do this twice to check and see, but I'll probably not. I'll probably just wing it as much as I can. Right, let's keep going. Oh, that was lucky. Oh wow, okay. Ah, I hit those ones, right. No, we're not going to use the next pack that we got, even though it's not, you know, even though we're not actually going to get to keep it or anything, I'm just going to use it anyway. Okay, give us some spins, please. Oh, that fifth element is just mocking me at this point. Right, okay. Let's just go all the way back. See, sometimes I don't think it's worth doing this, but sometimes I'm just like, when we have so many more points to get, we just might as well do it. Sometimes it maybe is not worth going as far back as I just have done, because I've gone really far back. But we do still have quite a few points to go. But I'm thinking if we've done this right, we might just get enough to do us. If we go there, we've got a reasonable chance. I'm gonna be really... Oh, this is risky. If I go here, there's a good few that I could get. Oh, we're gonna play this risky. We're gonna play this risky. This could be a mess, right? I'm just hoping... Just, you know, right, that's 3. Let's go back here. Right, okay, 4. Now if we can just land on 1 more. Oh, we got a gold chest. I was not expecting that. Ah, leg wraps. I don't think so. Right, let's go again. Another chest. Give us some spins, please. Nope, let's have manure instead. Yes, that's what we wanted. There we go. So we've got the cup. Now to get to... Let's see, no, we don't need to. Hold on. Where am I going? Right, let me go back here. So yeah, we've got the 6th cup now. So we don't need to worry. We've got the cup. We don't need to finish at this point. It's the first 5 that you're going to need to worry about now. I'm going to start the Pyro Question board. So we've got 20 spins left out of the 80 that we bought. We did get a couple out of the chests as well. I mean, if you're just going for the divine, play this as smart as you can, you know. Don't waste time going back to get points for prizes at the end until you got the divine, because there's absolutely no benefit otherwise. I would really like this divine on UK, but I'll only go for it if I know that I can get it with the passes that I have, because the one thing I detest more than anything is going for a divine and then not having the passes at all to get there. I'm hoping I can maybe get a bit... I don't like this board at all. It's all +2s and 1s, and that last board there's a couple of +4s. This is going to be quite painful to do, and the fact that we need 80 points as well, which is annoying, so this is going to take us a little while to do, I think. Let's keep going. So you... Okay, I would donate that to I again, because I don't want to do the objectives. +2. This is going to be painful and slow. Okay. I swear I'm going to run out of items to donate at this rate of going. And I would do these things when you first log in as well. You know, when you're first logging in each day, I would work on your boards. Don't leave this to the last day. Okay. Oh well, okay, it gives it, at least we kind of got 1 point out of that. Okay, gold chest. Give us spins. I want spins more than I want anything else. No, we're gonna have a air bonnet that we didn't want. Right. Okay, so we're out of ones. I was really hoping we'd maybe get a little bit further. Right, hold on. We need to go back and get the packs. I'm gonna buy another 10 packs. I have a funny feeling we're not even gonna finish this board with that. Just nasty feeling, because this is +2. I kind of didn't mind that last board because it was +4s on it, but this at +2 is just painful. Skip the objective again. I nearly think there's nearly too many of those. I don't think these will be so much of a problem if you're just playing each day. I think if you're doing it all in one go, I think those demonstration scores would get real annoying real quick. We're gonna go as far back as we can because there's so few points in this board. I feel like it's just as might as well. Alright, keep going. Of course we'd land on something with nothing. Alright, so we've got the Pandora's box from that. We're gonna go back again. At least there's some points possibly in between here. Okay. It's gonna take us so long to get to 80 points. I am definitely going to use all of these spins, which is gonna break my heart a bit. I'm gonna go back again, because why not? Alright. That is not what I want. Go away. Alright, 60 droppings, we can just do that. Okay, sell. 60 droppings, there we go. Where were we? I don't even remember where I was anymore. Here. Alright, continue. Please don't use all my spins for this board. Please, 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 please. I'm asking real nice. Be nice to me. Give a horse to eye. Right. Hold on. I need to go back to my own horses. I always do that. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do this. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I can't do that. Right, donate. Right, okay. Go back to there. Continue. Continue. Right. Of course, one with nothing. We could have just landed on that one that had. And again, nothing. Well, it's better than nothing. At least it's 1 point. I would like them to increase the points on this board. Because this is just nasty. 80 points and you just like 2. Because basically you're going to have to land on at least one of these 40 times, and if you get the 1s, oh, imagine you only hit 1s every time 80 times. Oh, I don't even want to think about that. Be congratulated. I don't think so. We're not going to wait around for that. Okay. 2. You could have at least given us the crystal chest on this board, like. Right, 2 again, so that's going to make us finish the board. Okay, so if you do the event, you will keep the points you've already earned. This is what I was talking about earlier. Okay, so understood. So we then click restart, and we do this board again because we need more points. We need this cup if we want the divine. Right, give us some spins. No, give us 1 agent point. I like agent points, but giving us 1 is just an insult. Right, keep going. Ugh, I'm sick and tired of these stupid star ones. I don't want to do those anymore. Right, 2. Thank you. Right, keep going. Nothing. Come on, please, 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 please. Oh, I didn't click it. Yes! Right, okay. We're just going to keep going. We're not going to do anything with that this time. So obviously, if you don't want to use the crossing point, just hit the roulette spin again. Purchase 1 horse in auctions. No, not today. Right, keep going. Well, at least we've got 2. Crossing point. Let's go back. There's some potential points in between there. Right. I think on the later boards, using the crossing points maybe more to go back for points is maybe more useful, whereas in the earlier boards we have to finish the first 5 to, you know, get the finish line to unlock the rest of them. Maybe not so, you know, not so much useful, unless maybe you just need like 2 points, and if you move a little bit back you've got a good potential chance of getting a couple rather than doing the whole board again. You just have to use your crossing points, I think, in that respect, strategically. Like if we look here, okay, we need another 10 points, so hypothetically if we were to hit every single one of these, 2, 1, okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, probably not going to hit all of those. So I'm just gonna do that. Because I could have gone back, but I decided not to. So it's just about being aware when it's worthwhile and when it is not worthwhile. Give us something good, please. Not really what I want, but anyway. Yeah. Oh, okay, well that's okay by me at this point. We are going to use all of our spins, I think, to finish getting this cup. Which is depressing. I don't have 30 passes on my UK account. Because I feel like if we're really, really lucky and another 80 spins finish the last board. Oh, 1 point. Right, okay, we'll get that. There we go. Okay, we've got the cup for this board. That's all we needed. Now, let's go back here. Last board. 120. This is going to be painful. Right. 3s, 2s. They've been a little kinder by giving us 3s on some of these. This is a board that's going to be a bit of a nightmare for me. At least we've actually got some spare spins from earlier. No, I'm just going to ignore that. Okay, there's a 3. Right, keep going. No, why did we have to miss all those 3s? Let's go back again. Alright, come on, give us some of those 3s again. Okay, we're out of those. So, we're gonna have to go and spend... every time I do that, every time... Right, roulette packs. Gonna spend another 10. Right, okay, last board, continue. Come on, we want that divine. Okay, so 3. Crystal, or not crystal, gold. Gold chest. 1 whole spin. Like, could you not have given us 3? Been really, really nice to us. Okay, there's +3. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. Maybe. Keep going. No. Okay, +2. Crystal chest. What are we gonna get? Probably nothing that I want. A bonus pack. I don't think so. Right. We could have just landed on that 3. Just been nice to us, but no. Let's just go right back. Okay, that did not work out in our favor. Okay, +3. Can we stop landing on blanks? Blanks are literally more, well, almost as useful. The one thing that's more useless is these. I would just get rid of those altogether. Okay. Sweet. Alright. Oh, okay. That was just beautiful. But we knew it had to end. We're going back here again. Okay. So we've got our precedence pack. We've still got a way to go to get 120 points, though. Still a way to go. Like, you do not have just given us 1 for that spin. There we go. I wish there was some +4s and 5s on this board. I just wish there was. I'd be giddy if there was at this point, to be honest. Right, we've still 60 points to go. So 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18... No, wait. I forgot that there was a wall here. Okay, so there's not enough points here, so we're just gonna go right back. There's not enough points there to get 60. So it's more worthwhile that we go backwards. Sometimes it probably is better to just restart the board once you've managed to get to the finish. And also just be aware on the board whether, you know, some of these places there's more 2s and some places there's more 3s. So sometimes, you know, in this respect, restarting the board wouldn't be bad, because you've actually got quite a few 3s at the start, whereas when you get further in here you have a lot of 2s. So restarting this board might not be a bad thing. Okay. Please, 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 please. We've only got 32 spins left. We'll go back here again. Okay, there's another 3. We're slowly creeping towards what we want, which is that cup. Go back here again, because we've got potential of 9 points if we're really lucky. Nope. Okay, there's a 3. Nothing. Okay, there's another 3. Okay, so we got 6 points out of that. That wasn't too bad. We're just gonna keep going this time. Ah, that's nice. Okay. Nope. Okay. We're under our streak. Okay, that's not so bad. Alright, keep going. Gonna keep going for the moment. Alright, what are we gonna get? A shower. I don't think the prize, like, there's a lot of prizes, but I don't really feel like there's been much in the way. We haven't really had much luck, although I was pleased with that Nyx pack that I got in the crystal chest a while ago. Ah, I hate those blooming ones. Okay, go away. Okay. Oh, this is like, this is gonna be a bit of a pain. Do you know what would have been nice if in the chest you actually could have got points as well as spins? I would like that. 6. We need 6 points, and we can only get 5. Okay, well, we'll have to restart the board, but. Oh wow, we were really lucky there, weren't we? But not lucky enough, we're 1 point short. And there's no other points there to get. Okay, so we'll have to restart that board. Okay, we still got 5 spins. Right, come on. Sweet! There we go. We got it. Okay, what a champion. Only 0 cups left to get Mahuika. By taking part in the event, you've won 1 gold horseshoe for the event trophy. So we've actually been left with some spins. We spent 30 passes, which I don't think is bad, actually. Okay, so let's go check if we got... I mean, I already have one of them. The other one I don't think has come through yet. This is the one I've had, you know, previously, so maybe we have to wait a minute or 2 for that to be credited onto our account. But yeah, we went to the finish line on every board except this one, which is I was using the crossing points quite a lot there. I would like them to increase the points a little bit in some of these boards, you know, because I feel like if I could get this on the live server I would do it, but I guess it's really going to depend if I think it's doable. So in this respect, you know, once you've got all the cups to get the divine, then if you want to go back and finish off some of these to get some of these end prizes. I mean, this one I got by accident. It wasn't that I was intending to get it. But, you know, and this one as well was another one I finished more by accident than anything else. But you really only need to get the cups to get the divine, and if that's what you're aiming for, that's what I would focus on. So, yeah, so they changed the login for each day. Obviously, you can get roulette spins from login, from opening chests, and then buying them in the black market, which is what we did. So the demonstration ones, you score points for each of the events. You know, these ones obviously you move forward, and then you've got the malice ones that move you backwards. The objective ones, you must complete a task or wait a certain amount of time. Those are very annoying. If you leave this to the last day, which I wouldn't advise doing, those are going to really wind you up. If you're doing it each day, I don't think those will be such a big problem if you do it at the start of the day as well. The crossing points obviously being like the teleporters. Be aware when those things might be useful. You know, sometimes if you've got enough points and you just need to get to the end of the board, and you land on one of those and it takes you closer to the finish line, use it. You know, if it's a case that you still need to go back to get it just maybe 1 or 2 more points, and if you move back a little bit, it may be worth doing than redoing the whole board. You know, sometimes you're gonna need to redo the whole board, and sometimes it's not gonna be worth redoing the whole board, because maybe you've only got a certain amount of spins left. It's better that you move back just a little bit, because maybe there's a potential few squares you can land on to get the points that you need. So just bear that in mind when you're doing this. And then obviously the chess will give you a random reward, but as we saw, you can actually tell which ones. And then win a cup in each event to win the Maori Divine Mahuika. Then obviously the golden horseshoes, which I'm not too worried about. There was 1 or 2 of those boards that irritated me a little bit. I think I just like them to up the points maybe a teensy bit, but I think if it came in around 30 passes, I wouldn't be too bad about that. I think I'd be kind of okay with that. I don't want to see it go more than that. I'm hoping that they don't make this a lot harder. Hopefully it sort of stays around this range, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, Scrubs. I hope you had a lovely day, and bye bye!